Good evening, I'm Brett Baer. Welcome to Detroit, Michigan, and the historic Fox Theater, site of tomorrow night's Republican candidate debate. I can tell you it is gorgeous in here. Fox News will be here. Most of the remaining Republican field will be here. Ben Carson will not. He said today he sees no way forward and will not attend the debate as you look live at the stage. Tonight, the others are picking up the pieces from another blockbuster Trump night. The billionaire businessman won 7 states on Super Tuesday. Ted Cruz won 3. Marco Rubio took 1. Right now, Trump leads in delegates with 319. Ted Cruz has 226. Marco Rubio 110. Chief political correspondent Carl Cameron is in Utica tonight with a look at where the race stands right now. Good evening, Carl.
Hi, Brett. Well, the candidates are converging on Michigan in advance of tomorrow night's debate. And as you say, they are dealing with the aftermath, in some cases boasting, in other cases spinning, from the Super Tuesday results last night. Donald Trump won 7 out of 11 Super Tuesday states, as diverse as Vermont and Tennessee, Massachusetts and Alabama. Republican voters are coming out in record numbers, while Democratic turnout is down. Trump has now won 10 out of 15 contests.
They came from the Democratic Party or the Democrat Party, and they're Democrats, and they're longtime Democrats, and they were never going to switch, and they all switched, and they were independents. And we've actually expanded the party.
Trump called himself a unifier last night, while his rivals say he's a liberal passing as a conservative. A month after winning the first caucuses in Iowa, Ted Cruz racked up his 2nd, 3rd, and 4th wins in Texas, Oklahoma, and Alaska, and urged the others to quit.
For the candidates who have not yet won a state, who have not racked up significant delegates, I ask you to prayerfully consider our coming together, uniting.
Minutes later, Marco Rubio notched his first win in Minnesota's caucuses. He early voted in Florida today.
It's my home, and we're going to win Florida. We feel great about it.
He's a distant 3rd in the delegate count, but charging forward, he says, all the way to the convention if necessary.
So we're going to campaign in all 50 states, and we're going to do whatever it takes to ensure not only that I'm the nominee, but that the Republican Party does not fall in the hands of someone like Donald Trump.
A conservative establishment anti-Trump PAC, dubbed Our Principles, released a web ad today on Trump's history of racially charged rhetoric.
The DOJ sued the Trump Organization for racial discrimination in the 1970s.
We're going to do great with the African Americans. And you see that in the polls. And I'm going to do great with the Hispanics. I'm going to do great with virtually every group.
Trump dismissed House Speaker Paul Ryan's warning yesterday that anyone who, quote, wants to be the GOP nominee must reject any group or cause built on bigotry.
Paul Ryan, I don't know him well, but I'm sure I'm going to get along great with him. And if I don't, he's going to have to pay a big price, okay?
Next up this weekend, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, and Puerto Rico all have GOP contests. As for Dr. Ben Carson, he says he'll tell his supporters and the Conservative Political Action Conference in Washington, D.C. this Friday what his plans for the future are. Today, he said to them in a letter that he doesn't see a path forward and that he won't be attending tomorrow night's debate. Suffice it to say that come Friday, he may find ways to keep faith with his supporters, but it won't be getting presidential votes on his own. Brett.
And Carl, Mitt Romney is trying to have a voice in the debate. What's that all about?
Yes. Well, Governor Romney is going to give a speech tomorrow. The 2012 Republican nominee is going to talk about the race out in Utah. We know that it's not an endorsement. Of course, his supporters might think that maybe he's going to be getting into the race, but that would really be a shock. It is most likely, almost inevitably, going to be about the state of the race with Donald Trump as the front runner. And Trump has made no secret of his disdain for Mitt Romney, saying that he was a choker and a loser in 2012 and should have beaten Barack Obama. In fact, he's retweeted old videos on his Twitter account of Mitt Romney praising Donald Trump when Trump endorsed him back in those days. Brett.
Carl Cameron just up the road here in Michigan. Carl, thanks.